see this theorem. Now what they said, if phi is an homomorphism of a ring R into a ring R dash, okay, then kernel of phi is an ideal of R. What is ideal? We have ideal to condition. Already I said ideal condition. If a comma b belongs to u, then a minus b belongs to u, and ar comma r a belongs to where a belongs to r, a belongs to u and r belongs to r. Left ideal, right ideal, right? I said already. So now we have to prove. What we have to prove? First we have to see that it is a homomorphism of a ring R into a ring R dash, then kernel of phi is an ideal. Kernel of phi. What is kernel of phi? We have a condition in kernel of phi, that is, if 0 belongs to R, is a 0 element. Is the 0 element. If 0 belongs to R, is a 0 element of R. Then we have condition phi of 0 is equals to 0 dash. That is nothing but this 0 dash is the element of which element? 0 dash is the element of R dash, right? 0 dash is element of R dash. Now what we are saying, 0 belongs to kernel of phi, and we know already one condition, that kernel of phi is not equals to phi and kernel of phi is a subset of R from the definition of kernel. Now we have to prove it as ideal, right? So now what we have to take, let us consider that a comma b belongs to kernel of phi, and we have to take R also, right? R belongs to R. Then what is phi of a? Phi of a is equals to 0 dash and phi of b is equals to 0 dash. That implies phi of a minus b is equals to phi of a minus phi of b. That is equals to, what is phi of a? 0 dash minus 0 dash, that is 0 dash, right? So what we can say, that implies that a minus b belongs to our kernel of phi, right? Now this condition proved. Now we have to prove the second condition, right? Now here I am saying that a belongs to our kernel of phi and R belongs to our R. So now what I can write, phi of AR is equals to phi of A into phi of R. That is, phi of A is nothing but 0 dash, phi of R is also 0 dash to 0 dash, that is nothing but again 0 dash. Now this is AR. Now we have to take RA also, right? What is RA? Phi of R into phi of A, that is nothing but again 0 dash into 0 dash, that is nothing but 0 dash. Okay, so now we can say that phi of RA or phi of AR both belongs to kernel of phi, right? So we got the condition that A minus B belongs to kernel of phi, and we got a condition R belongs to R, implies that AR comma RA also belongs to kernel. That is nothing but, if it satisfies both the conditions of ideal, then we can say that hence kernel of phi is an ideal of R. You just remember, whenever they are saying us to find ideal, we have to prove two conditions. That is, if a b belongs to u, then a minus b should also belongs to u. This is first condition. And a belongs to u and small r belongs to capital R. So we can write AR belongs to u and RA should also belongs to u. We can say right ideal or left ideal. So we have to satisfy these two conditions for our ideal. If the condition satisfies, then we can say that it is an ideal. Okay.